Bonjour. Superlatives in French. How about that for a smile? Superlatives in French. Does this sound familiar? If it doesn't, stay tuned. And if it does, well, it might be a waste of your time to watch this video because then you already know what we're going to cover. And you'd better invest your time doing something else in the French grammar world. So I suggest you then study another grammar point. Of course, I suggest you still do grammar. I'm not saying that you should leave this video to watch something very fun or entertaining. No, it's grammar time now, wherever you are, whenever it is. But assuming that you haven't mastered how to use superlatives in French yet, my dear friend, I suggest we start this video together with the help of something that just started to appear on screen. It was supposed to transition better than that, but whatever. Les superlatifs. It all starts with a definition, my friend. It all starts with knowing what we're talking about. A superlative expresses the highest or a very high degree of a quality. The most, the best, the fastest, the most beautiful, etc. In French, it's easier than in English, in my opinion, to form superlatives. And for that reason, well, it will be a joy for you to swing along and ride the wave of whatever energy will be given in this video. So, the smartest in English. Well, in French, you would not say the most smart. You would say le plus malin. And of course, you wouldn't say the most smart, but in French, this is how we use it. So do not try to translate literally a superlative from English to French or from French to English because it's almost never going to work. Le plus malin, the most smart, is wrong, is the smartest. Le plus facilement, and in this case we're using an adverb and not an adjective. Well, the most easily doesn't work. The easiest or the easiest. So basically, you're good to go now, or more or less, because there are exceptions, of course, it's French, but it's still a great deal of the formula that allows you to create superlatives in French. So let's take two examples and then we'll dig a little deeper into the exceptions. Robot engineers are now designing the most realistic generation of human-looking automatons ever created. How about that for a sentence? Well, les ingénieurs en robotique conçoivent en ce moment même la génération d'automates la plus réaliste jamais créée. Who wrote this Word document? There were spelling mistakes there. So the most realistic becomes la plus réaliste. And here you could say it translates word by word from English to French. It's good to know that in English you have that way of creating superlatives that is different from that of French. You know, we don't have le malinest to say the smartest or l'intelligenteste to say the most intelligent. We use that formula, le plus malin, le plus intelligent. And English has those forms that are shorter and debatably more efficient. But you know, it's one of the rare things that is actually very simply created in a French person's mind. And sometimes all you need to do is to go with the flow of a language. And in that case, it will go naturally, it will come naturally. So the most realistic, la plus réaliste. Pretty simple so far. Now, this robot is the coolest. Not only can it debate political topics whilst frying lamb shanks, but it also does it while vacuuming the floors. Ce robot est le plus cool. The coolest, le plus cool. You know those three words, le plus cool. Non seulement il peut débattre sur la politique en faisant frire des jarrets d'agneau, mais en plus, il le fait en aspirant les sols. And you could also maybe stack wine bottles at the bottom. So that would be like a wine cellar on wheels of sorts. Very useful. The coolest? Yes, le plus cool. And of course, when you're interested in studying French, the first thing to do is to focus on the exceptions because there are a myriad of exceptions. And among them, here we have the difference between the comparative form of good and well and bad and small and little and a lot. And you can see here that bon, good, becomes meilleur in the comparative form and le meilleur in the superlative form. Bien, mieux, le mieux. Mauvais, pire, le pire. Mal, pipi. Non. Mal, pi, le pi. Petit, plus petit ou moindre. Le moindre. Peu moins, le moins. Beaucoup, plus, le plus. And notice that I say plus because there's a bunch of rules as to how to pronounce plus or plus in French. Sometimes you have to say plus, sometimes you have to say plus, but this is not for this video. This is not this video's material. So this is something we'll cover pretty soon in a pronunciation video, especially liaisons between words. Very, very tricky at times to understand when you're supposed to make a liaison between a consonant and a vowel, but this we'll cover pretty soon. And in the meantime, you know that when you have plus in the comparative form or le plus, you're going to pronounce S, the final S, which is an exception, of course, because in French, you're not supposed to pronounce the last letter of a word when that letter is a consonant, except for bunch and pairs of sounds like ON, in which case it creates a sound, but I'm trying to make things simple here. Plus, le plus. All right? So if I want to say X is better than Y, X est meilleur que Y. Voilà. We could say this. X est meilleur qu'Y. It is better done now. C'est mieux fait maintenant. And here, better translates differently, although it is the same word, the same adjective, and the same adverb. Here, you know, like in English, well, it's different in French. Meilleur, better than, but better done, mieux. Why? Because again, it plays a different role. It goes from an adjective to an adverb. And again, a mistake that a mistake that I hear quite often. So please pay attention when you're using an adjective or an adverb in French. Ask yourself, like, is this word impacting the verb, an adverb, or is this word connected or agreeing with a noun, an adjective? And I'm sure you already do that, so there's no problem mentioning. But at any rate, this is what we covered in this video, how to form superlatives in French. Now you know le plus malin. So if I were to ask you now, how do I say the most intelligent in French? Did you say le plus intelligent? Ah, exactly. How about the most interesting? Think I heard you say le plus intéressant, and in which case it's exactly right. So that's all for this video, but not for this lesson, because if you check the link below the video, you'll see that you can access a website that gives you access to uh, test. It's a test that allows you to check your knowledge that are connected with this lesson. So I suggest you give it a whirl, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in another lesson, and bye for now.